Your family is always eating. That's what brings your family together. Those were my husband's words after meeting my family. And honestly, I thought that that was really normal for every family.
Now, you're going to want to stick around for the story because maybe you also have this in your family and you didn't realize it until now. Now, I'm almost 4 years into a journey, have had a significant transformation, dropping 75. But more importantly, I have made a lot of changes here, broken a lot of cycles. Okay, let's get to the story time. About 2 weeks ago, I went to Honduras to visit my grandmother. I went over to her house at 8:30 in the morning, and my grandmother's house is the place to be. All of her kids, grandkids, great grandkids show up at random times of the day. Now, girl, she offered me a cup of coffee at 9 o'clock in the morning with some bread, some sweet bread, and I said, okay. Girl, it wasn't even 30 minutes later. We were conversating, having a good time. She brings me over another plate of food. Now, this plate has eggs, beans, plantains, and some cheese. And girl, she even brought some tortillas over. Now, girl, you cannot reject your grandmother's food. Like, the grandmother is the matriarch of my family. And it brings back the memories of you finish your whole entire plate. And so I'm thankful. We are having a great old time chatting. And then it's 11:30 and she says, La sopa está lista. ¿Quién quiere sopa? And then she starts serving out. Mind you, I had just eaten less than 2 hours ago. So I say, no, thank you, Grandma. I just ate. That very moment, it made me realize we are constantly having food around us and talking, and food is being passed around. 30 minutes after that, girl, the tamales were ready. You get my point. The food never stops coming out. Now, as somebody on the journey, I have learned a lot of things about, food noise, food suppression, satiation. The biggest one is satiation. And I have now learned that I do not need to finish my plate and I do not need to accept food if I don't want it. However, this is also the matriarch of my family. I politely rejected a few times. Now, I am proud of that, but back to the conversation that it is just crazy how much food is at the center of everything. It's the connection to your matriarch, to your traditions. And, even my husband's I cannot believe how much you guys eat. You're always eating. And it is literally the center of your family. And I will say that a part of me thought, is this why many of us are dealing with obesity? Because it's been ingrained in us since we were kids. I don't know, but I want to know from you, does this happen in your family too? If you're on this journey, how are you doing breaking? Because it's a cycle. How are you doing breaking the cycle while keeping some of that love and those traditions there still?